We got you for Destiny. Man, I can't believe this is going down. She said yes to a threesome, but now her man wants to leave. That's a wild take right there. So my man of 24 years has been asking me for a threesome. It was always a no for me. But then I got tired of him always asking. And I said, you know what? I figured, why not? He's my man. So it's been heavy on my mind, and I was leaning to the yes side. I told him if we do this, it's going to be on my terms.
Oh, my gosh.
And it would have to be with a guy.
What?
What?
Okay.
What the hell, man? This story took a turn.
Wait, are we
dog.
sure?
This was
like
getting
she's
good.
asking.
This was
Hold
getting
on.
good.
Hold on.
I would. It would have to be a guy, and then I would have to choose a guy. So he agreed. Oh, come on, dog.
So
no.
someone she knows.
How do you?
So
Someone
he
she knows,
agreed.
yeah.
Oh my God, did he? Plus, I want to do it alone with him first. Oh God, no.
This is a lot
It's
right
just,
now.
I'm just getting like beat in the chest by a gorilla right now. This hurts, man. Who is this guy? Oh, where did I leave off?
Oh, no.
I would choose the guy, so he agreed. Plus, I want to do it alone with him first.
That's wild.
And then he can watch or join. Oh, and then you
Wait,
can just
what?
watch, buddy.
What kind
Just
of-
sit right
I know,
there.
this is Destiny's Destiny. I don't know.
This is crazy.
She flipped the script.
They're
Kids,
talking
listen
about
up.
making pancakes, kids.
Yeah.
They're
yeah,
talking about
yeah,
making
yeah.
pancakes. Usually it's just her and
Yes,
her
kids.
husband making pancakes, and she's like, you know what? I want someone else in the kitchen. Help me first, and then
Por
you
favor.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
spread
make
the
the
butter,
pancakes.
different
Just
batter.
spread
Yeah.
the butter, the
Yeah,
eggs, and
all
the
the batter.
chorizo
Yeah.
right there. Todo.
There's no chorizo in pancakes, please, sir.
Oh, but on the
Thank-
side.
Oh, on the side.
side.
So weird. So
It goes
weird.
in between the pancakes. You
No,
know
it
what I'm
doesn't.
saying.
No, it doesn't.
Long story short, I started talking to my friend I had back in the day that I thought would be a candidate. Oh God, somebody from the
Jeez.
past,
Oh.
a blast from the past. So I've been talking to him for about a month now. This past weekend, he went through my phone and saw all the messages.
Her man.
It was
Yeah.
It was nothing bad or anything extreme. We were just flirtatious. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm so pissed off right now for this guy. Now my man is calling me every name in the book as you deserve it. And threatening to leave me when I am not even active like that. How do I make him understand I was doing this all for his pleasure?
Oh,
Doesn't
come
sound
on.
like it. Don't sound
Oh,
like it.
come
For
on.
his pleasure, right?
true.
Yeah,
It's
then you
not.
should have put him on a group text if that was the case.
Yes.
True.
Should I drop my friend who I only saw as a candidate and the threesome and take the L? I just did it to please
the
him.
L?
And now he's making me feel like I'm the dirtbag loser. You are.
You are.
She's
Like
not.
I did something wrong. Help me, brown bag. What do I do? Do I leave it or do I get bagged?
Oh, God.
She didn't say that.
She doesn't care about his pleasure.
She said most of that.
No.
No.
Did she not say most of that?
She
It's
didn't
right
say should I
here.
get back.
Oh.
I don't know, but to me it feels like she flipped the script.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
She flipped it.
How?
I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming. This is my assumption
Uh-huh.
Okay.
that he wanted a additional girl.
Yeah.
Maybe that we could ask
Right.
if that was his first thing. Because if he ended up agreeing to this, maybe in his mind he thought like, okay, if I say yes to this, then she's gonna say yes to
Later.
later.
It's
You
not-
know.
But
Uh,
even all that, like,
just
that
a
is
lot.
like, okay,
It's a
we don't know. We don't know that part. But
Mm-hmm.
the part that's like, what part of the game is this? If that's what they're going to do, why do you have to talk to the guy for a month in order to see if he's a good
comfortable.
candidate? It's just
Is that
a
what it is?
one-day thing. If
Well,
it's just a
yeah.
one-day thing, you don't have to talk to the guy and
It's a
how was your
one-day
day?
thing that she's not used to. It's a one-day thing that she didn't ask for. So she's just saying like, look, if you want me comfortable, I guess this is how I got to go about it. Let's keep in mind she did not bring this up.
Yes. That was her man's
According
idea.
to her, my man of 24 years has been asking for a threesome, and it's always a no for me.
He wasn't specific enough.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he wasn't.
But then I got tired of him always asking and figured, all right, he's my man. So it's been heavy on my mind, and I was leaning on the yes side. I guess that's when, what would it be? Like, what is it when you're doing a contract deal?
A
like,
mutual agreement?
No.
Negotiation?
Negotiations are happening. Like, all right, if you want me to do this, like, I gotta pick the person, and I want to pick a dude, right?
Yeah.
And he said, fine.
Yeah, that was on him.
See, but okay.
He could have been like, no, never mind. Like, forget this idea.
Let's stop with the talking amongst each other and let's talk to Destiny. Destiny's
gotta-
on the line. Destiny, good morning.
Hola, baby.
What up?
You seem happy.
Destiny, the guys have a lot of questions. I'm
A
just
lot.
Yeah,
I'ma
of
let
course.
these
The
do-
guys
let
always
these-
biased.
There we go. I'm gonna
Excuse
let
me.
these hounds off their leash. But I just want you to know I'm trying my best to understand your situation. Go ahead, folks. Go.
Okay, so what did he ask for in particular? When he asked for a threesome, he just asked for a threesome in general, or what did he ask for?
It was a threesome originally, and it was more like when he had brought it up, he was like, "Oh, like the bang my wife type of thing," and I was like, "Oh, hell no!" But then he kept
wanted to be
bugging
a
and
cook,
bugging.
y'all.
Okay.
All right, well,
Like,
changes
don't blame
everything.
her.
okay, well that changes everything.
This changes everything.
You
All right.
manipulated
And
her.
it's
Simp,
something
simp,
that-
simp,
If
simp.
it was something that it was only brought up a few times, okay, like, no, you're crazy. But you have to keep in mind, it's been for years.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I'm like, hey, this sounds like something that can be fun. He wants it. In my head, I found my person. This is what he wants. So why not? But then now that, like, don't present me a plan and not expect me to execute it if he's been bugging for like over 20 years
It's
already.
not my fault. I'm
Okay.
an
Yeah.
overachiever.
All right,
Yeah.
Destiny. So he probably wants one of those things he sees in the movies, right? On
in
his
a
phone
Diddy
and
trial.
stuff like that, right? Okay, but in those movies, I'm not sure if you guys watch them together. Where's the part where they talk for a month? It's just an act. They don't have a conversation, right?
So
They
that's
just get
friends,
to
right?
it.
Yes, I get that part.
Yes, exactly.
But my thing was like, I'm not in my head. I'm like, well, what am I gonna do? Just go get a room, take off your clothes, and do it? Like,
Yes,
I want to
yes.
do myself. I want to be comfortable.
That's all he asked
Okay,
for.
okay.
He didn't
She
ask
wants a
to start a new
relationship.
relationship.
I'm with you because I get where they're saying like it's something for his
Because to
pleasure.
me, it's probably like, oh, wham, bam, thank you, man. But like to me, it's like I want to be myself. I want to be comfortable.
Yeah,
It's
because
only
then
gonna
at
be
that
a
point,
one-time
what are you
thing.
saying of her? Like she's just useful for that. Like it has to be to her pleasure too.
She has to
Like, I'm not
enjoy
gonna
it,
do
too.
it for
Yeah,
you,
that's
and
weird.
then have to be living with this for the rest of my life. Like, oh my god, I did this.
Yeah.
Okay.
From now
Like
to
you're
him.
gonna feel used if you're just going with anyone
exactly.
and it's just
Yes.
for your dude's bet. Like you actually have to feel comfortable in that if it's not something that you wanted to do to begin
Exactly.
with.
Yes.
Destiny, question.
Yes.
What made this person like the person that first came to mind for this situation?
What made them a
Well,
candidate?
because like why did I think he's a good candidate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, because so it's somebody that I had known, but we obviously were not talking or have any type of communication. And then he had once commented on one of my posts, BBL question mark. He was asking if I got a BBL, which I didn't. I just gained weight and I went to all the right places. So he asked me that, and I was like, wait a minute, like maybe it just sparked a light in my head. Like I answered him, and then after that, we just carried on a conversation. But to be fair, it was because I was pushing the conversation because in my head, it's like, okay, well, I don't talk to nobody else. Like, I'm not like that. Like, I'm a very simple, calm girl. Like, I'm not like that.
Right.
So this situation presented to himself where he asked me that, and I was like, I fed back to the reply, and then that's how the conversation started. So I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe he's a good candidate. And to be fair, I was like low-key telling my man, like, I think I found someone. I think I have a candidate, but he wouldn't believe me.
Okay, so
he knew. See?
what kind of conversations were you having with the guy, with the candidate?
I mean, like I said, we were talking like for a month, and like just like good morning and what are you doing today? Just simple things like that.
That's not part of it. Did you ever ask him to be like to join in on it? Like, hey, me and my man want to try this thing. We think you're a candidate. Did you ever get there?
No, I mean, it was gonna eventually lead there, but it hadn't gotten there yet.
You started a new relationship, girl.
No, I
Well,
didn't.
I guess to be,
Yes, you did.
She's talking about
You wanted
I
to-
guess
yeah.
to try my best to understand you, because clearly this is a situation none of us have been in unless
This is a
someone-
lifeline. This
Yeah.
is a lifelong
Lifestyle.
choice.
Yes.
No, but unless anyone wants to fess up and say that they've been in one, none of us have that experience, right? So we can only try to understand her position,
Yeah.
right? So I'm trying my best to understand her position.
Yeah.
Her man wants her to have a threesome and is specifically on the I want to see you and somebody else, a
Yeah.
guy.
Mm-hmm.
So this is his idea, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
She's like, all right, this is kind of weird. Like, I get you keep asking. Let me try my best to do it something comfortably. If you are a random dude, and then she's looking at her page like, oh, this is someone that showed interest knowing I have somebody. So maybe this could be a candidate that I can start talking to and ease my way into, right? Because I doubt, like, if you just get a DM, hey, me and my man want to hook up with you. Or, hey, by the way, you want to hook up while my man watches? It's gonna automatically turn off to you. If that was you, Greg, if that was you, Maximo, Vic, Concrete, and a girl just said, hey, me and my man want to do this, you would probably be turned off. I'm assuming she's trying to build that trust, build that relationship, so then she could be like, hey, this thing is going on. Would you be down?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I know a few people who mess around in this world, and what they usually have done is, from what I heard, is that they meet up for like, hey, let's meet up, grab a coffee, like as a group, and then discuss like what's going on.
In that world,
this sounds like a side quest.
It's not because
respectfully, in that world, is it where the guy watches the girl and the other guy? Because that's what this is.
Regardless of what it is, it's always like
I wouldn't group them all together.
A group, no, but that's how like I'm telling you, that's how they do it. Where as a couple, they go, they meet up, have coffee, and then they pitch in a sense like the idea. Hey, this is what's going on. This is the idea we thought about you, and then that's where it's like there's no weird lines being crossed. Because from here, maybe she doesn't know the lifestyle, and this is the approach that made her feel comfortable, which she's not wrong.
She's going off her own inclination.
But in when you look at it the other way, that seems like it's almost like starting like almost like a side relationship.
I don't think that was her intention to start a whole new relationship.
I'm not gonna villainize.
No, me neither. But I think like Maximo said, she didn't know how to go about it. It's like, oh, okay, is this how you do it? Like, you start talking to a guy. I think it's like, it should have been right off the bat, hey, this is what we're doing. Even though, of course that's uncomfortable, and it's like you can get rejected, or somebody can be like, whoa, this person's weird.
Yeah.
But that was the whole thing. It wasn't to start a whole nother relationship. Or if you want to get to know the guy, then make sure it's like a group chat or something. Like, oh, okay, like, I know it sounds crazy, but that's all he was asking for.
And that's, again, the people that you know, or that's probably their lifestyle, they're probably both into it, right?
No, there's people that were just like.
No, you said the people.
I know different people who've done this, experienced this. There's some people that are that lifestyle, and there's people who were like.
Where's the blueprint of how to go about it? Where did they get? What book did they buy?
I don't know, but I know people.
I'm saying they learn by doing, right?
I know, but listen, there's people who also was like this situation where it's like their partner asked for this, so now they're trying to figure out how to do it.
And they go to coffee.
They go to coffee or go eat.
So I would assume that it would take that experience to do it, right?
I don't know.
It just doesn't happen like, hey, let's take someone to coffee. It's just common knowledge to take someone to coffee if that's what you want to do. I'm saying the people that you know, right?
Yes.
They probably have had to have experience in order to get to that place where this is how they go about it. Or talk to somebody, or someone taught them.
Maybe. Research, Reddit?
Yeah, like
Reddit maybe?
Oh, baby girl hung up. He's probably texting her, good morning. I don't know which one. Let's help Destiny out. 2 people that have actually lived this.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. So let's go to V in Altadena. She says she's part of the lifestyle. V, good morning.
In Altadena?
Good morning. Good morning.
Stop looking for locations. Stop
looking
for locations.
How are you?
V,
I'm good. Cálmate.
Altadena's not that far.
It is far. It is far.
Hey, Greg C, and the C is for candidate.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
All right, V, you say you have the tea on how to approach this situation for Destiny, who's been with her man for 24 years, and he's always asked for another guy to kind of be introduced into the bedroom. She's never been for it. So she finally was like, you know what? It makes him happy. It's been a long time that he's told me this, so let me go out and try to figure this out. She sees a guy that's hit on her on Instagram, and it's like, this is someone I guess I could talk to. Has said, hey, babe, I found a candidate. He's like, all right, show me. Like let's see it. Like, come on, see what you got. So she's trying to, I guess, rile up the courage to ask this dude on Instagram to join them. He then sees the Instagram, I guess, conversations, the good morning. She said it's only been that.
Yeah.
Good morning,
No,
back
she said
and
it's a
forth,
flirtation.
30.
A month
Yeah,
of
and
conversation.
But
so
it's been like a month.
yeah, and
Yeah.
so he's been upset. Now she says he's calling me every name in the book, saying he wants to leave me, and now I'm trying to make him understand I was just doing this for him.
Yep.
What should I do about it? She feels, what does she say? She says, he's making me feel like I did something wrong. V, you're in this lifestyle. How can she make it right?
Okay, so let's jump into the helping part of it. The situation could have been done differently. Like I mentioned, I've been in the lifestyle for years. I am a unicorn, and what that means is it sounds like some of the guys are a little bit familiar with the lingo and a little bit familiar with how it kind of runs.
Yeah.
You can play, quote unquote, as a couple. You can play as a single, which is as a unicorn, or you can venture out and just watch people or have conversations.
Wait,
you have to explain. You have to define unicorn.
Yeah, I don't
'cause
know unicorn.
I don't know that.
A unicorn is a girl that
The
plays with a
person.
couple.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
alone.
Remember
Not in,
when I
not in
asked
a
if any of
relationship.
the guys knew stuff and bien caditos? But thank you for answering. All right, keep talking, girl.
Not in a relationship. You can choose to become a part of a throuple, which is you're a third person into an actual relationship. They can be married. They could have been in a relationship for many of years. There's different types of facets that works within the lifestyle. However, it is a big enough community where if that's something that you're thinking about doing, there are different types of platforms that you can go to figure out how to go about it the right way. Someone mentioned going on Reddit. You can go on Reddit to see about it. Concrete mentioned group texting. You can do a group text. There are other different websites where it's just specific for the lifestyle where you can develop those type of conversations. One, you don't cross the line with going in with someone that you know from your past. I have a 3-person role. For me as a unicorn, my 3-person rule is I don't play with someone more than 3 times because then you can start to develop a relationship. And I've been put in situations where the husband or the wife has developed some type of relational type feeling, and then things start to muster and happen. So you have to talk to your partner. I think Concrete hit on it multiple times. It doesn't sound like it's for them because you have to have a strong communication. You have to have a very, very strong communication with your partner in order to enter into a cuck lifestyle because that is very, very different than other people perceive. Not everybody understands what it means, and it does something for the male than it does for the female, but because that's his pleasure and that's something that he's open to, you need to open that door of conversation and say, okay, what are our boundaries here? What is it that you're looking for? What is it that you would like for me to do? You don't need to develop a relationship. You should not be texting good morning, good evening, good night, how was your day? You're developing a relationship with that person. That's not what it is. If you want to be comfortable, then you and your partner need to together have conversations with them, a group text message, or you can go out for coffee. Personally, that's too personal for me. I'd rather have communication with them via group text message or phone call, and then we can meet up. There's an outside establishment that I like to go to that is a pretty big community in LA where I will meet up with the couples that I play with, and we will hang out there. We'll have a conversation there. If we're feeling the vibe, we're feeling the vibe. If we're not, then it is what it is.
Where's that at?
And that's it.
No, and if you do want to, and if you do want to enter into a relationship style of thing, there's plenty of polygamous couples that can that have multiple girls or multiple husbands or whatever the case may be. Yeah. That's a different, but that's a different thing. This is
different, and it's not for everyone.
Yeah, and it's not for everyone.
You have to have a very, very strong communication. My thing is, I've done the lifestyle in 2 relationships. My husband, actually, I met him in the lifestyle, and we have had communications that way. I had a relationship prior to that I was with where we were in the lifestyle, and the communication was always we both hold account holding to the platforms that we were on. If we communicated outside of the platforms, it was always a group chat. There was no single conversations outside of that. And if there happened to be single conversations, we would always let each other know. We would share the interest. Okay, I'm interested in this person. I think this person looks good. It is important for the woman to be attracted to the person that they're bringing to. That is important. You cannot deny that. So I agree with Letty on that. Like, as far as you having to have that attraction, you have to be comfortable. You cannot deny the woman, but at the same time, you have to engage your partner in your pursuance of someone. So it can't just be like, oh, well, I thought thought he was a good candidate, so I started talking to him. No, if you think he's a good candidate, you go to your partner and say, hey, this is what I was thinking. How do you feel about this? Does it make you feel uncomfortable? I feel comfortable with this person. This is what I feel. If you want to pursue someone or look for someone that you think I might be attracted to, then bring that to me so I can tell you, no, they're effing ugly. Like, no, I don't want to be with this person. There are situations where you do that, but there has to be that communication. It does not sound like their communication is there for that. It sounds like there's more of her trying to develop something outside of their relationship to make it comfortable in that moment. It's a moment. You have to get your brain on that. It's a one-time moment. And it's not, if you're in that lifestyle, the other understanding that people don't understand as far as the perspective is, if you're in that lifestyle and a woman puts herself in that position, she's allowing herself to be open, to be demonized, or to be called different names, or to be called an H, or to be called a B, or to be called a slew, or anything like that. When you're making that decision, you're having the communication to understand these are moments. It doesn't define our relationship, and it doesn't define me as a person. This is the moment, the sexualization in our relationship of what it is.
Yeah, truthfully, like, I don't even blame her. I blame him.
Yeah.
He wasn't ready for it.
No.
To some degree, he wasn't ready for it.
Do you think that, I guess, them not knowing, they should have sought the Reddits? They should have sought the handbook versus like, hey, go out and do it. And then she's kind of on her lonesome.
Yeah.
And then to be now told, like, I'm leaving you, and she doesn't have the guidelines. Like, she doesn't have a homegirl like V in Atlanta or Concrete in Santa Clarita or Maximo in Van Nuys, that she does not know the rules to this.
And I'm asking for a friend. What do I search on Reddit?
You're such a dork.
Yeah.
Because also, like you said, there's a community. Maybe they should have sought out the community versus.
So there's I'm putting it out there. I don't really like to, but I'm putting it out there. There's a lifestyle community. If you are interested on Reddit, you can just put in lifestyle and it'll pop up. There's a website called Kasidie, Kasidie, and then there's Joy, which is couples only. They vet very, 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 very well. So unfortunately, I don't want to dive too much into their personal information, but it does seem like there are some communication boundaries there's some walls that are there that are not just subject to this area. But a lot of people do get fearful. Like I said, it's a big community. You would be so surprised. It's like literally 4 in 10 people that are a part of the community or that are curious. And if you start asking questions or you like put it out there to someone, even just to a friend, hey, I was curious about this, always do your research. Like, there are girls that are out there when they go date, they go and do a deep dive on their guy or the guy that they're interested in to see who they're talking to. Oh, I saw that he was connected with this girl and he was doing A, B, and C. Like, we go and we do research on everything else, but because this is something that is closed off to people, you think that there's not enough platforms or information out there to do research on. Do the research first before you start trying to venture out on it, because it can blow up in your face and it can make your relationship go down.
Thank you.
What's it called, Kasidie?
Stop it.
Cassidy.
He's on Reddit. He's on Reddit doing lifestyle, all of that. I'm looking Angie, we got a DM too by someone that said that her and her husband do it too, no?
Yeah, we did. Let me
I think that while there's people like us that are just like, I don't know, they're just mad. There's people that are like, no, it's the thing.
I mean,
here.
they're risking a 24-year relationship. That's a lot to lose without doing any research on it. So that's why it's like that.
Oh,
dude,
like just jumping right into it.
That's like making an investment and not knowing what you're investing in.
Now what I'm thinking is that he may have been playful about it.
Oh, like you think he didn't mean it?
Maybe.
Well, no.
And then not knows, because let's say if it's my request,
I
would assume that I did the research on like these communities and these sites.
And he probably didn't.
Or like, and then she's like, oh my gosh, she's doing it.
I just think,
like he played with it, like, oh yeah, let's do that, like backdoor, and then she's
like
like, all right, fine, and then he's like, oh my god.
I think it just caught him off guard. It caught him off guard.
He saw it as like an unreachable fantasy. And then he just got there and he's like, whoa.
His research was no reading all videos.
No reading all videos?
Never mind, I love you.
No, come
back.
Don't do it.
They don't just,
Good morning.
Oh, I found
They
the
don't just
website.
show up on your door. What?
Whoa.
No. Stay away from the website, bro.
Oh.
He found
Stay
you
away.
found
We're
it.
still
Greg
at
is a
work.
unicorn now.
It's called unicornsrus.com.
You're kidding.
That's a lie.
That's
a
right
lie.
here.
V, I'm so sorry. I'm glad. I know why she's like I'm
keeping it to
I'm
myself.
yeah. I don't know why I'm saying this.
Oh,
but
there's more links. I'm in this.
The Homie Helpline.